Guys, Darius Cooks actually made some very valid points in this clip regarding the clock app and the ban. He also bring up a few content creators. For example, he brought up Chef Carmen, he brought up Latrice Allen, he brought up LaTruth. So you guys continue to watch this clip and let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section.
It's like taking a great steak, a great steak. Sorry, y'all, look a mess. I was doing cleanup and stuff. It's like a great steak, but presenting the steak on a garbage can lid, right? Basically, I get that people are making money on TikTok, and I do not want to cut into anybody's source of income. But what is the price that America is paying for that liberty, right? Here's what I mean. I wonder if you've done your research on ByteDance. I wonder if you have looked at what ByteDance is, who ByteDance is owned by, and how ByteDance operates, okay? And I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm not. That's not who I am. I'm not one that comes up with conspiracies. I'm not that guy, okay? That's not me. But when you start doing your research and you understand that ByteDance doesn't just own TikTok. ByteDance also owns Lemonade. They also own Tokopedia. I know you don't know about this because Lemonade and Tokopedia are not popular in America. I know you don't know that, right? I understand that you don't know that. However, they own it, okay? Also, what you should know that ByteDance had to get in bed with the Chinese government. When ByteDance got in bed with the Chinese government, it ended up with ByteDance allowing a 1% share to go to the Chinese government. However, they gave the Chinese government a seat on the board, and the Chinese government has voting rights. Okay, not bad, right? That's not a bad deal. That's not too bad. Okay, how many users are on TikTok? 170 million in America. You're comparing apples and oranges. I understand it's a foreign-owned company. The foreign-owned company has your mind. It has your control. If you owned a company, would you want your citizens submitting subconsciously to an algorithm that another entity controlled that was not your ally, people? It's not your ally. I don't understand why you don't get it. China wants to be a superpower. China wants to own America. If given the opportunity, China would come in and take over America. They can't do that. So they're trying to infiltrate your mind on an app. I can see if TikTok had an algorithm that functioned properly. It does not. They are controlling what you see and you don't even realize it. Not only that, they're controlling what your kids see. You don't raising your kids. You ain't spending time with your kids. You ain't taking your kids out to the park to play. You're giving your kids a device and allowing them to scroll mindlessly. And that mindless scrolling that your kids are doing is being controlled by the Chinese government. What do you not understand about this? What don't you forget? Your kids are idiots. They are dumb. They have no social skills because their minds are being infiltrated and you are not being a proper parent and you know you're not. You know you're guilty of giving your kid a device instead of sitting down with your kid and spending time with your kid. You and I both know this. I have 1.4 million followers on TikTok. So I got skin in the game as well. I still have an American passport. I'm still an American citizen and I'm paying American taxes. I'm only living outside of America. But I'm no more less American than you are. I just can live there. But I still have a house and I still pay property taxes. So I still am American. that we got that out the way, you need to start paying attention to what is going on in the world. You're so antsy over an app that you're not realizing the damage that the app is doing. I'm telling you, hold on, stick to cooking and scamming. Let me block you. You ain't got to worry about me cooking and scamming ever again. Take care, Lynn. It was nice knowing you. Have a good life. All I'm saying is that I believe, personally, that social media is evil. Social media can do a lot of good. It can be a lot of good. The problem with social media is it has spun out of control. Then why are you putting in an app that makes you money? Can I be honest with you? Can I be honest with you? Let me get y'all straight real fast. Let me get you straight real fast, okay? My pages are monetized. I've always told you that's my gas money. The difference between you and I is your strategy is only social media. My strategy is product. Over the last 2 days, I have made $27,000, 10,000 miles away from home, selling products out of my warehouse. Social media has never been my bread and butter. It has never been. The reason social media has never been my bread and butter is because I don't own social media. You don't own social media. All the people who own social media have to do is change one thing, and your dependency on the app from a financial standpoint goes out the window. If the line that's cast between you and your money is so fragile and so volatile, why do you put so much effort and energy into social media? That's not what I do. I use social media as a gateway. I've always told my people on Instagram, and they're on here right now and can back me up. I have always said my social media money is my gas money. That is what social media money is not. Social media is not a substantial amount of my income. My income comes from selling products that I have created. I use social media the same way Target uses social media, the same way Walmart uses. I do it the exact same thing. Yes, I'm able to sell products through social media. You can't compare the two. You simply cannot. What you're trying to do is catch me up. And you're about to become very embarrassed because you can't do that. You're thinking I'm over here using social media and getting these social media bonuses, and that's how I'm paying my bills. That is not how that happens at all. I have been super adamant and communicative to my community about how I use social media. I know them heifers got one time to change something. Remember when all them bonuses was going on? Remember when LaTruth and Latrice Allen and Chef Carmen was all down to the live stream day in and day out? Where they at now? See what I'm saying? They recognized that doing all that work wasn't making no money, and they changed the rules. LaTruth out here asking for cash apps. LaTruth out here asking for cash apps. Latrice Allen ain't making the money Latrice Allen was making on social media. Tell me why that is. I'll wait. At the end of the day, your level of entertainment does not supersede the security of a country. And I don't understand for the life of me. Well, I do. I can understand this because I recognize that I'm dealing with simple thinkers, right? And I'm not saying this to be a read. If I was saying it to be a read, I would put some sauce on it, right? But what I'm saying is I recognize that when we have these types of conversations, this conversation is not a fight about a fight. This ain't tea. This ain't dirt. This ain't mess. This ain't none of that. So I recognize that this could go over people's heads real easily, right? But there are a group of us who are educated, a group of us who have complex thought processes, and a group of us who can look at a situation today, apply common sense to it along with our expertise, and understand where this situation would end up 5 years from now, especially given the advent of artificial intelligence. At the end of the day, it's a dangerous, slippery slope. And if there's no regulation, that's going to be a problem. Now,